Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great day and I hope you're all ready for a great week. Yep, it's Monday. Oh, here we go. Well, today I'm going to be starting this new little flower house that they call it, and I know this is a bad picture, but there'll be a better picture up in the corner once we get to start stitching. I'm not sure why they did this, but yeah, unbelievable. And I have to tell you something. You're gonna love this. So I was getting this all ready, you know, for this video, right? Well, the pattern, like I said, is turned on its side. This is the point of the roof of the little house, and then you got trees on this side and a little path and blah blah blah, right? Well, if you stitch on this, the symbols are upside down as well. No kidding. So if you have it turned this way to stitch the picture, all your symbols are going to be sideways. Are you following me? Yeah, I'll be contacting ColorfulDIY, yeah, about that, because it's a little weird. But if you put it this way, all symbols are in the right direction, but the picture is going to be in the opposite direction. So we'll see how well this goes, right? So I am starting in the top, yes, top right hand corner. I had to think about that a second. And the color that I'm using is 3346. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre, because I don't know. So I don't know if I should stitch it. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment here. In the direction that I normally would. I don't know. We're just going to go with the direction that it should be, I guess. It's really a brain mess. So we're just going to stitch away and just go for broke. So, how is everybody doing? Did it snow where you were at? Just asking for a friend. It said it was supposed to snow yesterday, but it didn't, so we'll just go from there and see what happens. It's supposed to, there's like a chance of snow every day up through Thursday. So we'll see what happens. Yesterday I didn't do much stitching at all. Worked a little bit on those. I don't know if you remember. Remember I got 4 different patterns from VIP, and one was like tulips and peonies and pansies and roses. So I was stitching on the roses one yesterday. Didn't make too much progress. I just didn't feel like stitching, I guess. I have no idea. This is so weird. So weird. Because I look down and I see this number, so I think it's the top. So I think I'm stitching in the wrong direction. I have no idea. But actually it's the right direction, so to speak. I don't know. We'll just stitch. How's that? Yesterday I got the red beans and rice all put away in the freezer. And I made and got all that mess cleaned up. And then I made chicken fettuccine. I just kind of half-assed throw that together. Yeah. I got a rotisserie chicken and cut up all the meat, you know, that was on the chicken. And then I got 2 Knorr, K-N-O-R, I believe that's how that's spelled. What do you call it? Fettuccine sauce. So, made that up. I added some onions and celery and a little bit of garlic and a little bit of cooking white wine to it. I threw all the cut up chicken in there and made a big old batch of fettuccine noodles that I really needed to get through. And yeah, it was yummy. So I guess I'll be eating that for the next 3 days. And it didn't make too horrible big batch of stuff, so that was kind of good. But other than that, I mean, I just didn't feel like doing much of anything. Just kind of bored, sat there and watched one of my, we'll call them series things on Netflix that I had seen before, so that was not a big deal. That consumed most of the day. I basically just cleaned up messes and put stuff in the freezer and went on. So maybe I can get some stitching in before I go to work. We'll see how well that goes. I'm gonna have to tie that off. So sorry. Didn't think I'd run out of things to stitch so quickly there. Can't believe we're back to Monday already. I don't know what happened to those 4 days. I really don't. I don't know if my friend's coming from Arizona or not. They have a doctor's appointment either, I think, Tuesday and Wednesday. So, we'll have to see how that all turns out. And it's supposed to snow for the next 3 or 4 days. So, we will see. Because I wouldn't want to drive in a snowstorm. Not at all. But it is that time of the year when all the snow happens, January and February. Well, it's kind of like February and March are the worst months around here. Seems to be when we get the most snow. But we'll see. Sometimes it changes, you know. Almost got that tail in there again. Oh my goodness. I'm tired before I ever get to work. But I expect this week to be less busy than last week because it was a holiday and they were just getting through it. So hopefully everybody will be where they need to be and it'll be nice and calm and quiet. I think it's time to get a new piece of thread. I almost put that in almost put it in my orts basket over here. That'd be awesome when I go to take those out. Let's see, where am I? Watched some floss tube and some different things that I watch on YouTube yesterday. Nothing too terribly, whoops, that was exciting. Too terribly exciting that I need to talk about. It's fun watching other people do stitching. At least it is for me. Tried to watch the last football game of the year, but that didn't work. I'm telling you. Get over there. Really? So some days you just gotta have a quiet day where not much goes on. Didn't even take a nap yesterday. I didn't have time. I was busy washing dishes and cleaning up the kitchen. Then I had to start all over again with the fettuccine, so I'm telling you, it was exciting. And I was thinking, well, I'll just take out the trash. I look outside and it's pitch black. I'm like, nope, not going. Just have to wait until later on today. I know, it's so exciting. My daughter and I didn't make any plans for this week that I know of. She had to work last night. She worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I think. At least that's what the schedule she did have. I don't know if she's gonna change it or, you know, and go to days or not. She had mentioned something about that, but she's only working like 5 hours a night, so fun times. I couldn't stand there for 5 solid hours and do cash register. That would just drive me crazy. Come on. Some days this fabric does not want to give. I like that cart that I got this morning. It might be kind of interesting. I think I'll start that and just, you know, start on one, I'll call it end of it or another. I can't remember where I was actually thinking about starting, and just see how it looks. But I can't believe this kit was this messed up. Now I haven't gone through all the threads yet to find out whether or not they're all there. I usually end up doing that when I you know, when I put them on the hook things that I get. Because I have to put them in order, so it's a good time to go through the list. And see what works and what doesn't work, or what's missing, if there's anything missing. I haven't had that happen. I mean, that was one time in a while. It's been a long time since I've been missing a thread. Usually it's the symbol that gets screwed up, but yeah. Here we are. Keeps catching and I'm not sure why. Guess it's just wound, like twisted up or something. Probably from me going up and down. But I wanted to get a stitch with me before I went to work. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to explain this to the company. Usually, you know, if there's something wrong, I take pictures. But I don't know how I'm going to take a picture of this. Because, I mean, I can probably deal with it. But if there's two symbols of the same, what do you call it? Like two green half squares. And one goes in one direction, one goes in the other. It might get a little iffy there. But we'll just work. If it's not questionable, but where I can't figure it out, I'll just work around it. I'll do all the obvious ones first. And go from there. Because I think once I get that far, the colors will be there. So if it's blue, one's blue and one's red, and it's blue sky, well, you know the red one doesn't work. So we'll just proceed that way. It'll be a challenge. What can I say? We need challenges. Some days. Do you just get bored with just straight cross stitching and, you know, it's all the same, all the same? Sometimes you just gotta do something different. Right? Right. Well, that's the way my brain works. That's why sometimes I have to go to counted cross stitch instead of stamped cross stitch, just so that my brain acts like it's actually working. What are we doing here, kids? Really? Oh my goodness. Good gravy. Okay, I see. I must have done something somewhere. Oh, these scissors are horrible. Let's try another pair. Some have great sharpness. Now that one just cut right away. Others not so much. Come here, stupid needle. Good gravy. Some days I think it's pretty much the operator, not the needle's fault. Oh, God. It was kind of windy yesterday. I thought for sure it was going to do something. Didn't do nothing at all. Nothing. Yes, it did. It looked bad all day long, like it was going to do something, and it didn't do a thing. Now, if it snowed somewhere in that, I didn't even notice, because I wasn't out. Oh my God, really? I wasn't out in it, you know, enough to, like, if I had to go to work or something. Alright guys, well I think that is going to be about it. Sorry it's kind of slow today. Get this nailed down while I got it in my hand. There we go. Alright guys, I know that's not very much today, but it's just all I can do today. Well, thank you for joining me guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.